Hey, I'm Dan Robb. I'm making this video for Brendan at Experts Academy, and I wanted to share with you 5 ways that I use to help myself to be successful in overcoming anxiety that I had in my life. All my life, I struggled with anxiety. It was something that whenever I would get into my car, I would be driving down the road, and all of a sudden, I would start to feel this panic that would wash over me, and I would think, "Oh, I'm gonna die. My car's gonna fall off a cliff." And what I found was all of that anxiety was related to an incident that happened to me when I was 9 years old. And so the present moment, even though it was unfamiliar, I wasn't dying. I was actually perfectly safe. So the first tip that I have is really to be successful in overcoming anxiety was just simply to acknowledge that my anxiety wasn't real. Now I know what you're thinking, Dan. Hey, it feels real. And if it feels real, then it has to be real. That's not always necessarily true. And quite often, it's not reality isn't what we see it as, but it's really based on who we are and all the experiences and things that we have. So we really have to keep in mind that our reality is what we really want to make it. So if you can understand that, then you can start to change from your anxiety to peaceful living. So a second thing that I would recommend is affirmations. An affirmation is saying something and you are affirming that this is real. And believe it or not, we make affirmations all the time. In fact, we have about 65,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot of thinking. Some of them are just programmed into our head from our child years. So try to set yourself some affirmations in your life that will help be positive and encourage you in your daily life. And when you start to do that, you'll start to realize that you are always safe and you're not in a there's no cause for the worry. The third thing is meditating. Meditation is so key. What it does is that it actually helps the mind to focus, and that's something in our day and age where we have the phone and notifications are going off and it's distraction. There's all sorts of things. And so what I've done is I've used my phone to help me meditate, or I'll take it and I'll put it outside, and I take that time to focus, and it really trains my brain for what I want to do. Third thing is is blessing. And what I've done is whenever I get into a situation that's not comfortable and I start to feel my anxiety really to rise up and it wants to overwhelm me, I just start to bless the situation. And I encourage you to do this because what it does is that it stops the dialogue. Like I said before, we have all these thoughts all day, and blessing the experience or blessing an individual makes everything stop, and it gives you time to become consciously aware of the situation that you're in and realize to see what it is. So I encourage you, bless other people, bless the situations that are entering into your life, and you'll find that you won't have the time for the anxiety. Fourth is I chose love and not fear. And really, that's the two basic emotions that we can have here on this earth, love or fear. You might say, Dan, wait a minute. I got angry at that guy the other day who cut me off when I was trying to pull out of the Starbucks. Look, I know anger, but anger is really pride, and pride is basically a root of fear. So we either can choose love or we can choose fear, and it's our choice each and every day in each and every situation. I just really encourage you. Love is going to be so much better than fear. Living a fearful life, you're just always going to have anxiety. You're always going to have worry. And the last thing was, and I alluded to it a little bit earlier, was you're always safe. You're always safe. There is nothing, everything that is going to happen to you in your life is going to be for your benefit. All the time when I spent time worrying and having anxiety about getting up to speak or such a new situation, I realized that I was really wasting my time, because even if the worst thing possible happens, the worst thing happens, I forget everything out there that I was prepared to say. Even if I forget all of it, it's okay. It's okay because I'm always safe, you know. So I just really encourage you. Those are my 5 ways to help for you to have success in overcoming anxiety, and I just encourage you to apply those to your life. Thanks so much. Bye.